Welcome to Proclaim. During this time of year, people often spend a lot of time thinking about resolutions. And usually these resolutions are physical in nature, things like diet or financial planning, hobbies, that sort of thing. But what about spiritual resolutions? The thing about that is you don't have to wait a whole year before you can make new spiritual resolutions. And in fact, in Lamentations chapter 3, verses 22 and 23, we read that God's mercies and compassion are new every morning. Every day is an opportunity to draw closer to God, and even every moment within that day. I know for me, there have been some times where I've made some pretty bad blunders, some bad mistakes, and I felt like it's impossible for me to draw closer with God. I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow. But that's not true. Any moment of the day, God can meet you. He can cleanse you. He can make you new. And this, to me, is one of the most beautiful things about the gospel of Jesus Christ, is that He makes us new. God's desire isn't really so much about making us a better person. It's about making us a new person. Because even if we're striving to be better, that better person, no matter how good he might get, there's still a record of his mistakes, of his blunders, of his sins. But with a new person, all those things are washed away. And as we read in Psalms 103, as far as the east is from the west, God has removed our sins far from us. And again, that can happen at any time, anywhere. And so what I encourage you to do, what I challenge you to do for this new year, for your own resolution, hopefully you want to do something like a spiritual resolution to draw closer to God, to build that relationship, or even maybe establish it for the first time. But I want you to pray about this and come up with a list of things that you know or feel led to work on in your life that will bring you closer to God. I want you to write all those things down. Maybe use your phone. And then with that same phone, set up a reminder for a month or maybe 2 months away, and maybe every other month of the year, something somewhat frequent but not so frequent, to remind yourself to look at this list. And then check in and evaluate, how are you doing? How are you comparing with these things that you felt led to work on? Maybe some of them you've accomplished. Maybe things have changed. Maybe new ones have come up. But I would challenge us all to do this, to use this time that some people might use to focus on those physical things, those worldly things, to focus on our spiritual life and our walk with Jesus Christ in His kingdom. Until next time, this is Andrew King, your fellow brother and companion in this journey we call life.
Proclaim the glory of the Lord. Let every tongue confess He reigns. Lift up His name in praises for